I feel like the kids, and not all kids, but I'm talking about your kids that you have living at home with you through the crisp age of 21 to over 50, something's wrong. The only thing I'm saying is, if you don't want to do anything for yourself, if you want to be lazy, if you want to be irresponsible, if you want to just have a good time, you need to be having a good time by yourself in your own place. Because what you're doing is reaping havoc to the parent that you're living with. First of all, when we were younger and we turned 17, we could not wait to get our driver's license so we could start driving around. We could not wait until we graduated out of high school that next year to get an apartment, even if we had to share apartments with like 4 people in school. We just wanted out because our parents, my dad anyway, was very strict. But they ended up rolling over top of them anyway and dragging them in the grave, going back home. The people that go back home, I'm just going to tell you, it's not right. It's very wrong. If you are an adult, you should have your own place. You should not drag yourself to your parents' house and bring your parent down. Because you're down already. And if you go to your parents' house who is on budgets, trying to handle their own business and be alone without your ass there, but they take you in because they love you and they're your parent and expect you to at least try and come around, do something to help. No. It's like you stuck in high school or something. Back out there with the old people, old friends, drinking, getting high, and maybe even not that. Maybe just under your parents because you're mentally stuck in a world where you don't have to be responsible. See, a lot of people are afraid to be responsible because if they're responsible, then that means you have to take care of yourself and you can't leech off of others. You can't beg. You can't steal. You can't aggravate people. So when you come to these places, to your parents' houses, you might even go to a friend's house because people do this to their friends too. You are not supposed to use people. As I said, if you are down, they have many shelters. And then once you laying on your ass in a shelter with like hundreds of other people, you will definitely start thinking about who you are, how old you are, and why are you still in the same spot you were since high school. So this is what I have to say. I can understand the people who go back home to live with their parents to help their parents because the parents are sick or financially strapped and they don't have a big family or nothing, so it's good. It's a parent-child relationship. I'm talking about the people who don't make it on their own because they don't want to work a full-time job, saying that there's no jobs out there but refuse to go to McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, or any fast food restaurant, where I know a lot of people pay their rent from those restaurants, and not just that, bought homes. Nobody's too good for anything. When the check comes and you cash it, it's all green. Worthless notes. All I'm saying is, if you're going to go back home and live in your parents' house, and they allow you to do it, then you need to respect them and you need to bring something to the table, and that's called cash. Respect, dignity, responsibility, and allow them to lead you. Don't tell them, oh, I'm grown. No, you're not grown once you step your ass back in your parents' house. Your grownness has dropped its ass back down to under the age of 18. Because a grown person takes care of themselves. So don't say you're grown and try and talk back because you're not. If you were, you'd have your own house. Always remember that. And the reason why I'm putting this video out here is because there's a lot of parents that allow this shit. And if you allow it, they're going to run over top of you. But if you love them, if they really love you, they, first of of all, they wouldn't be there. If they really loved you, they'd bring something to the table. If they really loved you, they wouldn't cuss in front of you. If they really loved you, they'd get the fuck out. So I'm trying to just put this in the ear of a parent. I want the child to also hear it. But the child is not the one in control. It's the one in control is the one with the house, with the job. That's responsible. That's the one that's in control. You're not in control of your life if you can't take care of yourself. That means you're out of control. And all I have to say to this is, some people may get offended by it, and hey, I apologize for that. I'm not trying to offend anyone. Some people will say, she needs to mind her business. I don't need to mind anything. I can say what I want when I want to say it. All I want people to do is respect whoever you're around. Your parent, your friend. I know people get down. But you should only go down once. If you keep going down, and then you back up, and then you down, and then you back up, that means you're doing the wrong thing. That means the road you're walking is not the right road you're supposed to be on. That means whatever goals that you have set for yourself and have accomplished, but then you keep going back down, that's not the goal for you. You need to go in a room by yourself, put on some meditation music, and be quiet for a minute. Let silence tell you what to do. Because you were born in the dark. The dark started before the light. The dark is a peaceful place. And that's where you need to go to grow, to figure out who you are and why you're in this place that you are. And then you actually need to set a realistic goal and work on it. And leave people alone. Stop begging. Get a job. Work on a farm. It pays money. I remember doing that. Do whatever you have to do besides something illegal because you have hands. You can make things. Everyone's creative. God gave everybody, every creature, every creation a gift. But if you run it around, getting high, having a good time, not even getting high, just being lazy and irresponsible, you're not going to know what that gift is because you can't stop for a minute to think. You need to slow down, turn off the lights, and go to your natural state. No makeup, no fake hair, no fake boobs, lips, none of that. Anything you add on to yourself, and I know I'm going off the subject, but let me throw this in here too for these people who think they need more than what they have. Just be yourself. Be a natural person. Be kind. Be a human being. Be the blood that runs through your body. Be warm. Everyone, even myself. I work on me every single day because I'm not perfect. But I'm trying to work on being perfect. And they'll tell you, you can't be perfect. Yes, you can. You can be perfect for yourself. I may not be perfect for Tom, Dick, or Harry, or Sally, Sue, or Jane, but I'm perfect for me, for Nabu. I'm perfect for me. And that's all you have to be for yourself. But you have to listen to somebody. Put it all together. Meditate and find out who you are and what gift God has given you and use it. Stop trying to be somebody else and be yourself. Hotep, brothers and sisters.